What's going on, y'all? Today we are here on My R.O.C Basketball. I think this is number 6. But I'm just going over an update like I did in the last video. I had added the court and the character being able to move up and down the court, and of course I had the menu working and the load up screen working. But today, or not today, I actually did this last night. But like I said, I just need to update. I added animations, a couple of the player animations, as well as I added some of the player animations as well as the camera. So I got my animation class right here. I got some of the animation states as well as I think like I said, the key movements for just the different animations whenever you press them. Like for example, if you press E, you'll shoot, and I'll show you the example of it whenever I get to it. But I added that as well as the camera movement, so it's on the x-axis, the y-axis, and I also added I think it was a camera, or not a camera, it was a pause screen. That's what it was. I added a pause screen. It was an options pause screen. So here's a couple of my variables for my options pause screen. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into showing you all what it looks. Now there is one thing I know for a fact I need to fix with my rock basketball, and it was the sound for I think it was the select button. I know the select button. I know it works, but it's something going on with the sound where it's not processing or getting the inputs every time. So I'll be looking into that. But I'm just going to show y'all. So of course we had our character moving. I have the idle animation whenever you just bounce the basketball, the run animation, of course, and I had took these just from my other game, just kind of reskinned them. Then the camera, so if you go up a certain on the y-axis, if you go up a certain height, it'll move the camera up, so you'll be able to see your shot going in and not just you being in midway up the court and the ball can go off screen. I think I'm gonna have it to where it tracks the ball on shooting, kind of like my last basketball game. But this is the x-axis as well, so you can do x y-axis movement with the camera, and I thought that was just amazing. It made everything, just the feel of the game, look a little bit better, and just add some just a little bit of dynamic movement with it, so it's not just sitting here staggered movement and it's kind of boring. You get to, especially whenever you're getting more players on the court and having the ball getting tracked kind of where the player is going to be at. I think that's going to be amazing whenever I get that finished and fixed. But I also added the jump shot, so you'll press E and you'll be able to do it'll go through, process the whole jump shot. It'll go through full jump shot, and if you're not holding anything, it goes back to idle animation. So I thought that was just a really good start on getting into the next part, where I'll be adding the balls and just a couple more animation when it comes to like the key inputs and stuff like that. So, and last but not least, I also added the pause menu. Now I'm gonna be able to go back to the main menu with the pause menu, but all it is pressing escape, and I have to key map it on the controls on the controller whenever I add the controller. But it's just escape, the escape button. You press escape and it'll pop up. Now I add like a couple of wordings like main menu options or some other stuff. But that's how far I've been able to get on my rock basketball. So it's coming together. It's a little bit by little bit. I definitely got a lot more to work on, but that is what I have so far. And I think in the next one I'm going to be finishing up just the animations and the key input handler, or like the animation trigger. So if you press a certain button, it'll animate just like with the shooting does. So I'm definitely excited for that, and I'll be updating y'all on the next part.